This is example 11, but it's the first one, the first part of it. And remember the pro tip. One of the things to consider is getting the biggest angle across from the biggest side. We could do that, but we don't really care about that in this case. That's angle C here. They didn't ask us to solve for angle C here, so I'm not really going to worry about that. It's not a side-side-side triangle. We're missing a side. What I will do is I'll probably go and, because I'll probably have to go and get one of the sides though, and so, or one of the angles anyway, so we can do the law of cosines. Now it would be nice to do the law of cosines for this. Problem is I don't know this, so I'm stuck because I'll have an unknown in there. I'll have two unknowns. I'd like to use this, and I might be able to get this. Problem is I still don't have the x. So I probably really need to get x and I'll be in good shape. So my goal is to get x first, just strategy wise. And so x, so if I label my sides, I'll do that in red. This is C, this is A, this is B. If I write the law of cosines for x, I'm going to get a squared equals b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cosine angle A. That's my best shot right now to get that. You might use the law of sines to do this one first with b's, with having the b with, but you're going to get stuck at some point if you start doing it first. So you need some more stuff there. And so this will let us do that with the information we're given. So here we go. Let's plug and chug here. So I paused it while I wrote that in so it kind of appears really fast out of the blue there. That's just for this, so it doesn't make the video too long. I'm not having a good writing time. So we'll type that in there. I'm going to pause it again to get a squared, but I'm going to be typing in my calculator while it's paused. So when I typed it in the calculator, I got 57.73. Now I'm keeping all the decimals on my calculator, but I'm only going to write that there. So a is going to be the square root of that. So if I square root it, I'll do that there. And when I type that in the calculator, second square root, second negative sign, the answer, and I get about 7.60 inches. So I'm going to write that in there, 7.6. Okay? Now I probably want to go here. I've got a side and an angle. Now I got the side and angle there, and I've got, that will help me get this angle, and I'll know if this is obtuse or not, but it doesn't really matter. But I'll get to the y very quickly here now. So let's use the law of sines now. It's a little easier to use. Sine b, which is actually going to end up giving us y, over b equals sine a over a. So I'm actually just going to end up bringing the b up here once I do all my cross multiplying and dividing. So I end up getting the sine, keep forgetting to get rid of that, sine b equals b over a sine a. Okay, now when I go to use a, I'm going to use the decimal on here, which on my calculator was 7.5979845537. But you don't want to write all that out, so you just write 7.6, but you just use the answer button here. So I'm going to get sine, again, sine b equals the b, which is 7. The sine of a is 55 degrees over 7.6. Okay, so that gives you the sine of B is 0.7547, which implies angle B. So Y is the measurement of angle B, and I'm going to get that by doing arc sine 0.7547. Remember, I kept that decimal in there so I have more exact answer. I just didn't have room to write it all in, so I'm going to get Y equals arc sine, second negative, which is the answer, 40. It's actually 48.997, so I'm just going to say 49.0 degrees. Okay, we could have used the law of cosines. If we had used it straight on the 9, we would have got angle C. We don't need angle C, but we can see what it is. So it's going to still be it's going to be close to obtuse. 55 plus 49. So it's a 76. So it's not obtuse. So it would have been okay, but we didn't know what it was at the beginning.